Hinterland Education Development, Technical and Vocational Training, Literacy Enhancement. Education is on the move. On Education Spotlight, we look at developments within the education sector and how Guyanese can take advantage of the opportunities available. Hello and welcome to another episode of Education Spotlight. This week, we're going to be zoning in on the work the nursery unit does at NSER. And to tell us more about it is Ms. Marisa Brandon, a nursery officer attached to the unit. Hi, Marisa. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, I am so pleased to be here. Thank you for having me. First of all, I must say that the nursery unit falls under the umbrella of the Curriculum Development and Implementation Unit. We deal with anything nursery. And our responsibility is to make sure that the nursery program is aligned with everything in terms of the vision of what we have in the Ministry of Education. We specialize in service training for teachers, and so far for the year, we would have had several series of developmental activities where we support and help teachers within and throughout the region. From 1 through 10, there is no stone left unturned in terms of what we do and the support that we give to our nursery teachers in Guyana.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about the work.
Okay. Well, our objective is to make sure that the delivery of content, of the nursery content, is done in the fashion and the way, of course, that is in keeping with the nursery program in Guyana. So it is our task to make sure that the in-service program for teachers is being delivered in a wonderful and exciting way that captivates the early childhood children, not just nursery, but we also support children as well in the primary grades 1 and 2, as well as we work in collaboration with other stakeholders, the Ministry of Social Services, other facilities as in terms of daycare entities and so forth, to be able to give them the much needed support so that the children within the early childhood stages are fully developed in terms of not only their intellect, but in all other faculties as well.
Okay, so I'm happy that you mentioned that the early childhood children would be developed in all areas. What about support given to the parents?
Of course. During this year, we would have had a series of parental sensitization sessions. One such we would have conducted in Region 2, which was wonderful. Of course, we would have met with parents throughout Region 2, from Charity to Supernam. We were able to meet with one of each school to be able to, especially those who are a part of the PTA, to be able to work with them, give them ideas of how to use home-based resources to be able to develop the child, especially their literacy and numeracy skills. And that was one such way we were able to reach them, to be able to listen to them, listen to what their views are based on what we do, what the teachers at their school do, and what the needs are. And of course, using certain home-based resources, of course, was a fun thing for them because they got to understand and got to see how the simple resources at home or materials that they use in their everyday life is being able and can be used to channel their child or children's learning.
Okay, so what more can we expect from the nursery unit going forward?
Of course, right now the nursery unit is currently piloting the new curriculum, which is very exciting, of course, and we are hopefully going to be able to get the parents au fait with exercises that are going to be on radio as well as television to help them to understand what this new curriculum offers. And of course, they're going to hear more about it through those mediums. But of course, we're looking at innovation, we're looking at technology. So we're hoping that we're going to be able to use the natural resources found around the school and the home environment to be able to have the children learn. We're also knowing how children or how we would want our vision for the sector and what we are trying to do in terms of their overall improvement and their overall development. We thought it wise to make sure that we include things like technology now, things where they're getting to be more innovative. And it's a much more child-centered and child-friendly curriculum. It is one that caters for each and every need of the child. There are also mentions within the curriculum of how parents can be included. What are some of the things that they can do at home to be able to help the child or children? It is a curriculum, where the parents as well as the teachers would not only just have a voice in telling the children what to do, but facilitate the learning and have the children learn at their own pace.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Marisa. This has been another episode of Education Spotlight. Thank you for watching, and remember to join us again next time for another edition. Goodbye.